Hi, my friends. How are you? As usual, I want to express to you my love. I love you all. I really do. I'm having so much fun with all you guys. And I'm so glad we're in this community together, aren't you? I really think it's special. And I'm so honored and privileged and humbled to be a part of this. And so I want to thank you. But listen, I want to show you some of my watercolors. Most of you know me for my cartoons, and some of you might know me for my writings, and fewer might know me from my videos, and fewer yet for my books, and maybe even fewer yet for my watercolor paintings. But that's how I started. I actually started my art as a watercolor painter. I love paper, especially handmade, homemade paper. And I love watercolor. I love the mystical quality of watercolor painting. I just love it. And I love how the watercolor painting mixes with the paper to create these beautiful images. So I've been doing this for as long as I can remember. So I just want to share a few of them with you. And the reason is, right now I'm having a Black Friday sale till Cyber Monday, midnight Pacific time. 40% off. Use coupon BF for Black Friday, BF 2020, and you'll get 40% off even some of my watercolors and my originals. And so here's a few of the originals. And so when I say watercolor, I mean painting on paper. And so some of these are actually charcoal, which I also love working with because it has the same kind of a smoky quality to it that I like. So here's one I done. It's an older couple with their dog, and this one's called Do You Remember? And looking at an old swing, who knows what happened on that swing with them two together when they were younger, or when they were older, right? And here's a charcoal. I think I called this one I've Lost My Leaves But Not My Life. Never judge a person by their cover, by how they look or how they appear. I've seen people who look amazing and who are really struggling, and then I know people who look like they're struggling who are actually amazing people with deep wisdom and joy. So don't judge a book, don't judge a tree by its cover. Here's another charcoal. I forget what I call this one, but you can see the moon there in the background. And these are all sprayed with a sealant so the charcoal doesn't smudge anymore. Here's another watercolor, and you can see the crows all looking for a place to roost. I lived in an area one time where there was a bunch of trees behind our house on a cliff like that, on a hill like that, and that's where the crows would roost every night. And what a racket they would make around when the sun was setting at dusk. It was incredible. Here's another watercolor, or charcoal, original. And of course you can get all these in prints. Here's another one with a owl. I like that one. Here's another original. I love working with the sky and then with birches, which, we have a lot of birches around where I live. And, finally, here's another one. A couple walking in the sunrise or sunset. So there's just a few of my watercolors and charcoals. Go to my store, NakedPastor.com, and check them out. Use the sale coupon, BF2020. I'm going to be talking more about this because, like I said, my watercolors, a lot of people are like, what does that have to do with Naked Pastor, right? Because I'm known for my cartoons and everything. But look, I have a contemplative side. Actually, that's my strongest side. Not my strongest, but it goes very, very deep. I'm very much into meditation and contemplation, philosophy. And so my watercolors are an expression of that tranquility and serenity. And some might see this as melancholy and lonely, but I see it as solitude and serenity. And they're often very peaceful and evoke a lot of mood and emotions for people. And some people say my watercolors are unmistakably mine. Like I'm very unique in my style, because it's an expression of my deepest self. So like I said in a post today earlier, my contemplative side feeds my contentious side. So even though my cartoons are offensive and radical and risky and challenging and all that kind of thing, they're fed, nourished by this contemplative side. So I'm not just out there making noise and just trying to upset people. I'm trying to evoke meaningful change and transformation in us. And if that means causing you to stop and say, wow, that's beautiful, so that stirs something in me, or if my cartoons say, whoa, why does that bother me, or what that makes me think, then I've achieved my goal. So both my watercolors and my cartoons are an expression of who I am. So I'm going to start showing you my watercolors. And I thank you so much for liking my work and appreciating my watercolors as well as my cartoons. And so you're going to be seeing more of them. And again, much love. I'm so glad we're living together, that we're in life together and traveling together, and that we're fellow pilgrims on a wonderful path of joy and love and support. So see you online. Love you. Bye.